All right, what's up, guys? Part one. This is the deal. This is the bait. This is where it all goes down when we start sharing this thing. So we have a writers conference. Didn't really know if I was gonna throw this or not. Ended up throwing it down there. We gave the okay to talk about it. So man, it's pretty cool. This is gonna be like the first ever kind of real sightings, talking about it, things like that. I think I mentioned it in another video too, but this is gonna be pretty cool. So we're down there throwing the bait at Grow Savant. Got a buddy with me in there, asking me some questions, talking. Man, we get into a whole bunch of different conversations. So we're all over the place in conversations, but they're still pretty good. Catching a whole bunch of fish, talking about the hybrid hunter, talking about the industry, talking about stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Check it out, man. This is gonna be one of the first videos on this bait. So I mean, where else do you get to see brand new baits, man? Like first time getting to see these baits in action and stuff. So check it out. I'll give you a little hint. When you watch the end of the video, it's not the end of the video. That's all I'm gonna say.
How long you been with Luz?
I've been throwing their stuff for a long time, but I kind of just got really into them really hard a couple years ago. Really when Strike King, because I've been with Strike King forever.
Right.
Or for, I'd say, quite a long time.
I like these smaller junkets better than the giant thing they were doing at Kentucky Lake.
The smaller what? Oh yeah, these things?
Yeah. Man, this thing throws.
I got with Strike King more for my ability to design baits.
Is that right? Cool.
Yeah, that's so like the pop and perch, pad perch, all that stuff. That's all the baits that I design.
I see what you mean. I mean, that thing was, I had it covered in the milfoil and he still was tracking it.
Right. So that's where me and Phil, that's why me and him get along and do work so close together. And now why me and Crispin, because I do so much help with design on stuff.
Oh, really nice. Yeah, Phil Marks, it's hard to beat.
Yeah. Some
of the stuff he's made.
That's 100% the only reason I'm with Strike King is because of him. Because I feel the niche that he saw that I had that is just a little bit different. Right. Different baits, different way of looking at things.
What's your specialty?
With that frog, that pop and perch, that stuff. But I mean, baits like this, I don't know. I just see things kind of like him, where I guess he's told me that most people just don't see it. So a lot of people know how to use baits, but don't really know how, like they don't have that thought process of how to make them or why the design is a certain way.
Right.
Kind of like that kid last night, just being able to hear music and play it, you know?
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
I'm one of those guys, I guess I can see a bait and understand.
Yeah, to hear that he's self-taught and has only been playing about a year, that's amazing to me. How do you do that?
We're gonna catch him, that's the good part.
If you had to describe your fishing style, what would you say?
Hard and fast for him. Like, I burn up trolling motor, I throw bigger bait, like I said, that's kind of why MLF does not favor me whatsoever.
Right, you're not going through a lot of little fish.
Yeah.
You're on the board, sir. Nicely done. Fat one.
Man, I'm just a guy who does, like, that's kind of why, a guy who does things always been the guy who does, I do what everyone else is not doing. So if everyone's throwing like a thunder cricket, I'm gonna pick up this bait, right? Or if everyone's throwing whatever it is, I just tend to, growing up on Rayburn or fishing semi around Rayburn, like it's one of the heaviest pressure lakes in the country. And I figured out that if I can figure out something else, and I can go behind every single other person out there and catch a fish. So that's kind of the whole Strike King deal, is that I fit that niche of doing something different.
Yeah, by law in Florida, I think you have to have one tied on in the winter.
Yeah, but see, that's the deal. Ask anyone that was fishing around me at Kissimmee, they would all been loving to throw something different, because everyone was throwing a chatterbait around me and no one caught a fish, and I was catching them.
Yeah, they've seen a few chatterbaits.
Right, and I was throwing this. And
what is that?
it's a prototype Strike King that I hope that we're coming out with.
It's got a funky old style Rapala shad wrap, shallow wrap look on the lip.
Oh yeah.
When I first saw it, I thought it was a square bill.
Oh yeah.
And then I looked at that a little bit more. I said, well, is that a wake bait? You're not waking it.
I'm not waking it. I'm saying it's, like I said, it's nothing like anything else.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. I haven't seen that style lip except on some Rapala stuff.
Mm-hmm. Best grass bait in the country.
Is that right?
No one knows about.
Very cool.
Because you can fish it like this, and
yeah, I'm watching you come through the grass with that bait. Surprising.
And I mean, you're not, but yet I can still get down there 4 foot. All that stuff, because I mean, I made more money than most of those guys.
Yeah, you need to be, everybody who wants to do what you're doing for a living, good at Rayburn and Toledo Bend, Kentucky Lake, Gunnersville, Kissimmee Chain, maybe Okeechobee, or they have a problem.
Right.
That's not going to go away.
It's not going to ever go away. I'll just be honest. I'm real honest. So when I'm straightforward, I'm straightforward. I mean, those guys have money, and I didn't have so many of those guys had money,
Yeah.
That's a big old freaking tank of one. God, there's more of them right out there. They're hitting it. That one hit it. I mean, look at how they're eating that thing.
Nice fish. Can we put one in the well?
We can. We'll catch.
That one's not a giant by any means.
No, we'll catch more of them.
If you think we're going to catch some over 4,
oh yeah, we will. I'll put them in there, but
whatever you think. I just had one knock the tar out of this. And I missed it.
They're hitting. It ain't great right now. Like, they're kind of not hitting. It'll be all right.
I just had one smoke it, and
that'll be a little bit better one to take a picture of.
Cool. I was out of position, didn't get a decent hook set on it. Oh, very nice fish.
Yeah.
Beautiful fish. That is gorgeous.
Something like that.
Beautiful lateral line on that one too.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Those are pretty. We'll get some like this.
Fat and pretty.
Dude, that day is gone. And I think some of those guys are still, that hit right at the boat.
They are healthy, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I didn't really catch very many in these channels like this. I was gonna go on them flats, but
I agree with you, those days are gone. So they were whining and dining them, but that doesn't work. There you go. Is that the one you think?
I got hit up there a bunch more too. There's a bunch of them, I think, right there. I see the mistakes I've made, and I wish I could go back. Cool.
Yeah, but you didn't. Really nice fish there.
Yeah.
Very nice, sir.
Do we want to keep 2 or just 1?
Oh, let's keep a couple.
Okay.
Let's keep a couple. That works.
We're gonna catch some more right here.
I believe you.
Well, now he might be nice to us.
Yeah.
What I don't know.
He's always been nice to me.
What? Okay, so if someone's nice to you all the time, and someone's like, "Oh, he's a jerk," and like, man, I've met him
I
like
believe
10
they're
times.
nice. I
Like-
buy into the nice.
I'm just going, well, he might be to you, but like, I can't get mad at him for always being nice to me.
No, of course not. You're right. I agree with that absolutely.
Like, that's just not fair.
And you and I both have friends, and
That is not a bass. What did I just hook? I saw it sitting out of the water.
out of the water.
Like I saw its a head. That is not. It is a bass. I saw its like fin sticking out of the water. And I was like, that's not a bass. I threw over there by it, and it like it hit. I can't believe that was. That had to have been a fish. It looked like a turtle, a head of a turtle sticking out of the water. That was crazy.
Is that bait jointed? It's got a little line in it, but maybe it looked like maybe it
Oh,
was
that's
jointed.
just because of how many times I've thrown it.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay, so there might be a couple of them right there.
I guess so.
So, but I'm telling you, it's the. I don't know why they're right out there still. I didn't catch them like this last year. Out here in this big old flats, but I like it out here.
I was kind of worming the.
Yeah, I think you gotta slow down because they're just not really. This is why we come out here and do riders conferences. Isn't it nice just to, you know, we haven't even like tried to start fishing. We're just like making casts.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying the visit too. I'm learning about Todd Castleline. It's cool.
Well, like I said, I grew up with nothing. I didn't have my first brand new bass boat until I was 30, and that's because I won it. I had won 3 or 4 more before then, but I had to some because I had to, you know, I don't know how I don't know how a college kid had a bass boat. I mean, I know how.
Yeah, we know how.
But it's not. How do you fish when you can't buy anything to really start off with? So
Right.
if you do, you know, when someone's like, anyone can do it. No. Do I think I was in that conversation? I thought I was in that conversation a lot more because I had qualified for, like, when they tell me right now, I'm like, hey man, it's great to get MLF. No offense, man. I'm qualified for everything I've had to do.
Right.
Y'all didn't qualify to get on there. I'm not saying y'all weren't qualified to do it.